My nigga took your shot.
What's up? What's up? In here, man. Next level show, baby. Oh, give me some chow. Yeah, she like I bang mine. Hood up. Bang mine. I can. You don't even know me. That's a good song. What's up? What's up? What's up? What up, Millie Mill? What's cracking with it? What's up with everybody, man? The Millie Mill Show and the Savage Next Level. I got me some Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? Wife made me some Kool-Aid. I had to give me refreshment after that interview, waiting for the homie to pull up. What's cracking with y'all, man? What's good with it? We're doing a fun day Sunday. Gambler, what up, OG? What's up, Alrada? You know what it is. All high salute to the homie. OG pulling up in the mix. You know what it is, man. Yeah, we Sunday fun day. Had a couple busy situations going on earlier. The homie came through with the interview. Shout out to the homie C-Bread, man. He was live in the projects. You know what I'm saying? He was getting his little money. So shout out for him pulling up, tapping in for the interview. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody's little weekend went, you know, nice and beautiful. Everybody chill with their family. You know, I'm recovering a long weekend, man, honestly. But back to the work week tomorrow. And we got it going, man. All high salutes to riders, you know. Let me put the link back in here again for the homie to pull up. Got a couple good topics to talk about tonight. You know, we're done watching the S-Bone video. Oh, I heard what's going on. What's going on? I'm hearing a lot of static between same area homies. Me and the homie was just talking about it over the phone too, man. They're going wild right now. They're going wild right now. S-Bone lady said that cool. Hey, she makes some juice, homie. What up, Jordan? What's up with it, bro? My high salute to the homie. I'm coming up. You know what it is. Yeah, football seasons. We count down to the football season, my homies. My high salute, Bucks. What's up, Rada? You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like for the loco. Hit that subscribe, notification. You know what I'm saying? We got the Bucks. What your Bucks doing this year, fam? What your Bucks doing this year? Jordan, what the Chargers doing this year, man? What we got going on, bro? What they gonna do? You know? But yeah, we the homie came through in clutch, and you know, he broke down Aurora. He broke down you know, the politics in the A-Town. It was a good interview. Go check that out if you haven't checked it out, man. And I got a lot more interviews with the whole Denver Metro coming up. I got somebody all in the city, but I'm about to interview. You know what I'm saying? For everybody, the different perspective of different people. You know. All right, let's get the homie in there real quick. Oh, hold up, Jordan and Bucks Call. This is a show, bro. We'll have open hour in a minute. Let me get the homie up here. But after the interview, after we do our show, people are more than welcome to come up. We just gotta get through this little panel real quick, and then y'all can come up definitely. You know, my high salutes y'all though. You know, but it's gonna be a good show, man. As soon as the homie pulls in, you know, we gonna tap in, man. Definitely. Football season starting, and training camp starts this week for the Broncos. Training camp starts this week. Okay, cuz she came in clutch with the Kool-Aid. Yeah, no, Biggie, man. Ain't no you're more than welcome to always pull up. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be for after the show. You guys can come on the panel. You know, but I wanted to talk about this, bro. This is crazy. Me and the homie were just chopping it up about this. Two individuals from the same neighborhood tripping, putting it all out there for the public to watch this, and getting a lot of people involved. And you know, I was watching the situation with S-Bone. We talked about S-Bone, and you know, homie was speaking some real facts. Like these fools allow somebody to go to the hood, talk about their homie in their hood, and there was nobody actually pushing the line for that aspect. Now, that's crazy, bro, because that's how life is. You know what I'm saying? What up, Jordan? What's good with you, bro? People won't stand on them toes for you, bro. Like, you know, a lot of fools, they'll let other people badmouth one of the homies, and they'll say that they're the homie, and they'll let somebody just disrespect right in front of them, right in front of their face. You know, I was different when I grew up, bro. You couldn't just disrespect the homie. You couldn't just talk bad on the homie's name without catching one. I would have to take off if you was talking about the homie. Like nowadays, people will let people just talk behind somebody's back. People will be like in the same room with some fool that's talking about their homie, and there won't be no activities towards it. There won't be nobody dealing with that in a proper manner. And it's a crazy aspect that even went down like that, man. And Lady Sav, yeah, sure. Go pick moms up, go to the store, mom. I salute them. LA cats is quick to disrespect other cities and states. Get down, and you know, and that's one thing, right? Is you know, when I look at it, bro, a lot of times, you know, when it was coming to the city, bro, there was people, you know, shining some light. There was some good vibes. We hit, you know, all throughout it, even on my channel still. I got LA homie, I got LA fools on my comments, you know, talking about what's going on in the Denver metro. And it's like, you know, I definitely didn't go over there to their videos talking about what was going on over there. They was trying to, you know, understand, and they were trying to give their opinions on what's going on out there. And like I tell everybody, you can't put a judgment unless you really in the Denver streets, in the trenches, and you can't. And if you ain't been in wars out here, or you ain't, you know, been on the front line, you don't really can't have an opinion about that aspect, because you know you don't really know what's going on. Y'all gotta go out, hit the like. Yeah, you already know. What up, Tommy? Hey, Tommy, I seen you, man. I seen that you ready for that football season too, bro. I hope you guys do better than the Cowboys, definitely. But you know, because when it boils down to it, you know, for the city, the Denver metro, the Mile High City, everybody that done died in the Denver city, everybody that's locked up for life sentences, that was, you know, on the front line in the 90s, and people that done died over the years, it's kind of a disrespectful aspect to talk about, you know, the politics that you don't really know nothing about, unless you were really under, you know, out here putting work, or you was out there on the front line. You know, everywhere you go in life, that's why you got to have respect for everywhere you go. You can't just disrespect different cities and states. It's just, it's not a good look, you know what I'm saying? Because if you ask me, let me give you some insight, man. Let me give some insight. I've been to different cities and states, and I'm gonna be 100% real with you. I've been to cities and states where they were like, you ain't supposed to be over there. You ain't supposed to be in that area. I never, ever, 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 ever felt like my life was in danger in another city and state. I've been, you know, I lived in Chula Vista, where all the skyline was, and all 30s and West Coast foods and Sudanos, bro. And, you know, I was over there, and I show respect. I'm a respectful individual. But I never, ever was paranoid. I never walked on eggshells. I went to almost like Gary, Indiana, the murder capital, and never, ever had a fear factor, but I had to walk on eggshells. I was in the projects out there, and I was just doing me and my wife. and I never walked on eggshells. You know, yes, I was always on my toes because it was not my backyard, but never, ever, ever felt like my life was in danger. I was going to get killed. Indiana, Gary, Indiana, Michigan Avenue. Don't go out there. That avenue's crazy. You could lose your life over there. Oh, no, you're good. Walk on the avenue anytime I wanted to. I show respect. They show respect to me. Never nothing like my backyard. I've been out here wartime, paranoid out here because I have to watch who's coming down the block. I got to watch who's pulling up to the store on that, you know, that war life and just my mentality, always being on my toes. And that's something in the backyard. So, you know, unless you really on the front lines, you really can't, you really don't have a real opinion about it. You just going off of, it's not my city, not my state. So that's what I got to say to that. What up, Millie? What you want, bro?
Oh, what's cracking? Shit.
You know, Sunday fun day. Fun day. You know.
Just trying to get through these last couple of days. It's been a crazy weekend.
Homeless to America. What's up, my rider? Hey, good work over there, man. Love your channel, man. All high salute to the rider. You know what it is. Oh yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, shit, just chilling, you know.
Yeah. Just talking about. I just giving through this weekend, bro, and then going back to work tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? The weekend's been hot out here, bro. I literally was hanging all yesterday, slept a big time of the day, bro, till like the nighttime, honestly. So I talked to you instead of us rescheduling. Yeah, it was like Friday night, but we had that. Huh?
Getting that good sleep in, huh?
Yeah, because Friday night after I got off that live with you, I took a tall can to the face and I was already buzzed. So I drank like 6 of them tall cans, and I can't do it like when I was young. I mean, there's no more doing it like that, like when I was younger.
And you was on that 211 too, huh?
Yeah, I was on that 211. My homie Bobby. So what up, Ghost? What's up, Ronnie? What's good with you, fam? Good to see you today, my homie. You know what I'm saying? But what was that, bro?
That 211, how you tore up the next day.
Yeah, bro. You remember back in the day, fools hit them cans to the face. It ain't going down like that no more. You know?
I drunk 7 of them in one night.
Ooh, okay. What the grape flavors or just the regular ones?
Just the regular ones.
You got to work tomorrow? Yeah, bro. I got to work on the assembly line tomorrow. You know, just got done with the. Oh yeah, Coach be on it, homie. He be at the gym. All high salute to that. All high salute. That's my gym partner right there, Ghost. He's my gym partner.
Okay.
Yeah, we be killing it together. That's my rider right there. Huh?
Oh, shout out to Ghost.
Yeah, that's my.
Shout out to the whole chat.
Shout out to the chat. Shout out to all the riders right there. Yeah, we were just speaking about. I was speaking because the homie brought it up. You know, you always like my opinion. You always got to be respectful of stuff that goes on in like any city, bro. You know, especially if it's some reputables from them cities. You can't just disrespect the whole origin of that city. You know what I'm saying? You got to respect what the aspect is out in them cities, because like when you start disrespecting other cities and states, you're disrespecting the dead that done died for shit. You're disrespecting homies that are on that level 4s never coming home, that were putting in work. You know, it's just a mockery. It's like you gotta always have respect. It ain't about where you're from, it's about where you're at. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like a lot of people nowadays, homie, don't have respect for nothing. There's no respect. You know?
They barely respect breathing. That's how little respect people got today.
It's a terrible look, bro. It's it's a terrible look. You remember back in the day, the little homies to respect the OGs. Now the little homies, little homies nowadays, they get to a certain age and they think they have stripes. They ain't respecting nobody. They don't even respect themselves.
Hey, some of these little homies be just fresh off the porch, feeling like they didn't earn some stripes. Like you done went on your first run. Now you feel like you accomplished something.
And it's like you've been from the area, or you've been from somewhere for 6 days, and you think you got some kind of OG status where you try to make decisions for yourself. Oh, you still on Similac. Relax. You still on Similac. You know what I'm saying? You still in a diaper, bro. Calm down. You know what I'm saying?
That boy still pulling up on them Huggies.
They always think they are. Yeah, and that's true, my homie. Rod, I dealt with it with my little partners and little cousins, bro. Like, shut your ass up, homie. You don't have no rule. Like, this was another thing is too, homie, and I don't glorify gang life or anything or any of that shit. I think it messes up everybody at a young age. That's my opinion. Like, people of the minorities and the hood can be doing so much better with themselves if they left gang banging alone, right? But there's people that it's just hereditary, it's generational, and it's destiny. And it's inevitable for fools to be banging and stuff. But one big reason, homie, like, I'm not gonna get into too much detail. Somebody gets hit from the neighborhood, right? And it's a chief from the neighborhood. Little homies are on some now. Now it's time to really, put in work and you stand on your hands. You won't even have enough under the hood to be peaceful. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be thinking about no peace at all. You should be thinking about get back. Because of the simple fact is, bro, you go to the neighborhood. And that was one thing that, you know what I'm saying, that got to that aspect. Like, who's is over here portraying the aspect, but when it's really time to, you know what I'm saying, do something for me, now who's just talk about peace? I'm like, homie, you've been from the hood for 90 days and you talk about peace already. You're not even old enough to talk about peace. Shut up, homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, bro. It rubbed me the wrong way. Because when I was young, my homie, I didn't even ask the big homies to put in work. It was I'll go put in work and then deal with the consequences later from the big homies. If I thought it was really something serious and it was something that I felt like I needed to put in work on, I'm gonna do that without any questions. I'm just gonna go handle that. And then if the big homies are mad, I'll take the DP or whatever. But it's just like it's a new day and age, bro. Honestly,
Yeah, exactly.
This shit makes me mad as when fools die over that shit. And OG to me is one that's actions, bro. Displays that guidance. Displays that guidance. Because if you got. I know many fools that they run the people that they say they love to the grave, bro. They running them to the grave with no guidance at all. Go do this, homie. Go handle this. Ruining youngsters' lives. You know what I'm saying? And it's wild, bro.
Exactly. Because anytime, a lot of us would just go rogue sometimes, just based off of, what we've done, what we know, and we done built up enough stripes or whatever to be able to go ahead where, okay, sometimes you might not have to go to the big homie to, make that next move. You done did your shit enough to where, okay, boom, you got that. You go off and do that. Yeah. All the big homie gonna tell you is, look, go ahead in your business. Just make sure nothing comes back. I don't care what you do.
Yeah.
Just make sure nothing comes back. And if something happened that may not was supposed to happen, well then you're gonna have to deal with that consequences. But now at the same time, the big homie going, you know what I'm saying, grab you like, hey, little homie, let me show you how to really do this. You know what I'm saying? So next time, you know, you won't get caught up in the situation that you're in now.
Yeah, 100%.
But now, all of that's out the window. Go ahead.
Oh, it is. It is out the window, bro. It's not the same. It's not the same ball game. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different. It's a whole different atmosphere and different generation. You know, I was talking to the homie about this back in the day. Back in the day, homie, we used to get disciplined, right? We would get disciplined over, you know what I'm saying, things, and we would take that with the honor, bro. We would learn from the discipline. We would learn from, you know, hard discipline and call that brotherly love. And then the next day be at the OG's house and be like, oh, I messed up, homie. He'll talk to us like, hey, you know, we might get disciplined, and then he'll be like, this is why you're get disciplined, because I love you, homie. You need to learn from this shit. And, you know, he'll talk. It was not just about him smashing going on our gums. He'll talk to us. But nowadays, bro, this is how bad it is out here. You discipline the little homies, they're vanishing from the turf. These fools is MIA over here. You don't see these fools for months because they got their own feeling hurt. They don't know how to take that shit. We knew how to take that shit. You know? Nowadays, little homies, because this is the thing, bro, especially in the town, especially in Denver, there's not a foundation. Like the hood out here, our hood got destroyed by transplants. They started moving, you know, rich people in the hood, bro, started moving everybody out the hood. Back in the day, the hood was the foundation. Like that's where our identity was. We was so tight-knit in the projects. We love that shit. There's no more projects. There's no more hood. So now you got a bunch of fools that didn't grow up with each other. You got a bunch of fools that really ain't generational like we were. And you know, they don't have that same love for the turf. So they don't have that same love for Brick City. They were not brought up in the Brick City car. It's just fools I put on down the road, and it's a whole different atmosphere. So they were never militant like that. There was no discipline, and they didn't know how to take that aspect. You know what I'm saying? And it was, right. It's a crazy different generation, bro, honestly.
No, and you know what's even crazier about that, though, Sam?
What up?
You got older homies now. It didn't trickle down. It trickled up to the big homies, because now you got a lot of these big homies acting just like these little homies.
That's 100% real.
And I'm not gonna blame them as far as like it's something that they really want to do, but it's kind of like you're in a no-win situation, because if a little homie come up to you and just flat out on some disrespectful shit,
yeah,
and you know, I get out of here, little homie. You know what I'm saying? You tripping? You know what I'm saying? Just go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? And little homie like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I want that. Whoa, fuck you, whoa, and get real disrespectful. Now the big homie gotta be like, okay, well, you know what? I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna have to treat you like I treat these other motherfuckers out here, because you done took this disrespect way overboard. So now I gotta lower myself down to that level just to make sure you understand what the hell you doing.
Exactly. Sometimes you have to get down to the level of that youngster to make them understand. But then you have some people that it's just pointless. It's like they never learn off of anything. It don't matter how many times you go on their gums, them fools they're gonna go back to that activity. And it's just like sometimes I got a little homie, bro. I got a little homie that he got in trouble out here, and he got DP'd a couple times. I mean, physical DPs, bro. And he left the city. He left the city being heartbroken, went to Kansas City and caught a case out there. And now he's doing 50 years in KC penitentiary because he didn't want to follow rules. It caught up to him. Hey, hold on. Hey, we got a special guest. We got a special guest in the building. Man, you see who it is? See, now this is the type of individual.
Oh yeah.
This is the type of individual that never ever felt content with him being a solid individual. So, you know, he's out there to prove to the world on YouTube he's a solid individual. one big aspect. Let me give you some input. You know, I'm not even gonna say your name because you don't get that much credit. You can't be in your 30s and 40s and still think you get stripes, because that that time of your life when you were supposed to get stripes, it's past you. You don't get stripes at 40. You're done. That's the time you're supposed to retire. You're supposed to retire. You know, like, you get stripes when you're like 16, 17, 18, maybe through your 20s, but you have to let it go. You know, you can't be out here, bro, trying to prove you a tough internet guy. Because real fools eat through that shit. Everybody will see through that shit. And a little thing about yourself, man, you know, this is the thing. This is what I was trying to tell you a long time ago, bro. You have a following for kids. Kids watch you. And I don't know if, you know, you have fake subscriptions. I don't know if you got fake subscriptions. But if you take heed to what I'm saying, if kids are watching you, you know what I'm saying? You're the reason why the generation's so fucked up. It's people like you, bro. They follow you. You know what I'm saying? You out there giving bad examples. And you know what I'm saying? And rules and regulations of a code, bro, you are a piece of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the bottom line. Want to home around, cuz. Hell nah. Internet messed up. Or is it just me? When y'all weird, that's what was in the clown. Hey, you know what I'm saying? And that's just the aspect, bro. Like, you know, it's a whole different ball game. It's a whole different day and age. Homie, that, you know, the little youngsters, they don't like to listen how we were growing up off of, and the OGs, they're not willing to teach someone. Homie, you know what I'm saying? To any aspect, you know. It's it's crazy out there, bro, to be honest.
Yeah, and you know, I'll be the first to admit, you know, I was hard-headed. I was hard-headed, you know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, the difference, I was still willing to listen. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us were still willing to listen. You know what I'm saying? And that's what separates a lot of us from a lot of them. You know, because we was able to still be hard-headed, because as you know, as teenagers, youngsters, you're gonna be hard-headed. Especially in this culture, you're gonna do dumb shit, but you have to be willing to listen when you do that, because that's gonna be your ultimate survival. You know what I'm saying? Is listening. You know, if you just listen, you'll be able to get to the age as Sav and as Jay Millie and as Who Ride and as so many others that's still, you know what I'm saying, representing this shit, but just on a different plateau, because we were able to listen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These cats go out here and they kamikaze. They like, fuck it. We just gonna go out here and we just gonna do whatever. That's why you got funeral services and faces on T-shirts more than you did back then.
And I don't think people understand that. It's eating up our babies, bro. It's eating up the young.
Yeah, because I don't think people understand that. There's more faces on T-shirts today based off of gang violence than there was in the 80s off the crackademic.
Yeah, it's really epidemic out there. The gang violence. What up, Blue Local School Churrada? What's up, Jess? Hi, salute. What up, Alley Original? You know what it is. We ain't gonna give him no credit, no like, no anything. What up, Homeless America? Tommy, Jordan, Buzz, what's up with all riders, man? Appreciate y'all pulling up. Yeah, and it is true, man. Like, you know, the youngsters, man, nobody actually wants to listen to any aspect, bro, because everybody's like, bro, the control aspect. But you know, that was a big thing, homie. Like, there was leaders when Foods was growing up. Like, they taught, bro. It was a big aspect of teachings. And, you know, we still listen. Like, we had to learn for ourselves, but we still listen. You know what I'm saying? We still listen. And that got us through many different things, homie. It was like, you know, if I didn't listen, bro, being who I am, you think I would have went to DOC and being who I am and just knowing the target I had on my back, being able to survive that aspect around killers that were really pushing the program and getting out to the streets and turning shit around, bro. If I didn't listen, I would have been dead, homie. You know, and it came from really soaking stuff as a sponge, homie. To be honest, you know.
Yeah, exactly. You know, because like with that, you know, I'm not the one that's gonna come out here and be like, yeah, I went to jail and woo woo woo. I can only speak about my short time, you know, doing my little time in juvie, doing my little time in the county. Never did no pen time, so I'll just talk about my experience. But the thing about that is that short time experience. If I had not listened beforehand, that little experience could have turned into that 3-year stretch that the judge was trying to give me. That could have turned into a 10-year stretch just based off of my mentality and how I like to get down. That shit could have got stretched out to 25 to life based off of, at the time of activity, I didn't care about taking one's life. I'll catch as many bodies if I need to. You know what I'm saying? But because I listened, that allowed me to be able to maneuver in those situations. So in case, you know, because situations did come up, as a matter of fact, situations came up like the second day I was in the county. You know what I'm saying? On some misidentification shit, right? But if I did not know how to handle that based off of what the big homies that's already been through this, I would have took that situation and handled it completely differently. Oh, cuz froze up. Froze up on us, cuz. Let me jump on this chat real quick. Yo, Jesse, what's good? What's good? Hoorah. The whole chat. Shout out to all the lokes. Yeah. Sav done froze up on us. He'll be back. But yeah, you know, it's listening is like, it's the easiest thing to do, but that what makes it so hard for people to do. You know, because it's like when you have something in your mind and you kind of stuck in that mindset, it really don't matter what anybody says, because you're just gonna go with whatever is in your head anyways. Yo, that's straight up. There is a lot of big homies that are goofies. You know, shit. There's some big homies, you know, I respect it. I respect it for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And then shit. As I got older and realized, shit, I ain't fucking with you. Yo, what's good, Ghost? Hey, Chase. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. Yo, hey, Jesse, tell her just to hold on. I'm waiting for Sav to get back in. I can't do anything on my end. See, a good, solid big homie is supposed to teach. You know, yeah, exactly. But that's not the case. You know, you know, it's like you got the big homies on the block with the little homies, kicking it, chunking it up, like they still the little homie. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point in time, you know, you gotta be like, nah, I ain't finna, I ain't finna be out there. Especially if you got a family, right? If you got a family, you really shouldn't be out there. That doesn't lessen your crippin'. That doesn't lessen who you is. You just, it's about priorities in life. You know what I'm saying? It's about priorities in life. And I was one when I was young, shit. I used to have my little nephew. I used to tie the flag around his head. I used to have him throwing up Crip signs and everything. You know what I'm saying? Of course, my a big brother, he like, man, get that off here and start having him do all that. Because he didn't want him, involved. You know what I'm saying? But the funny thing is, he still got involved, but just not in this side of the streets. Man! Like, all right, cuz, I used to change your diaper. Pass me the 40, homie. All right, cuz, roll that wood up one time. All right, cuz, all right. I used to go to school with your mama. Matter of fact, now I think about it, damn it, I might be your daddy. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Oh, man. Now, that would be a cold situation right there. You out there with the little homies, you a big homie, you chopping it up, and you realize that one of the little homies could be your kid. You know what I'm saying? That shit be funny as hell. Cuz trying to get back up in here.
Yo.
I hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. What's going on, man? Every time we get into this thing, it literally, can you hear me? Can you see me?
Oh, I can hear you. I can see you.
Yo.
Oh my gosh, bro. I swear I gotta get a new phone. This is ridiculous, bro.
Hey, you would be both.
Millie, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Shit, you good. Hey, chat. Can y'all hear Sam?
Hello? Check.
Hey, can y'all hear
Yo,
Sam?
I can't even see you.
You can't see me?
Hey, chat. Can y'all hear Sam?
Hello? Check.
Hey, can y'all hear Sam?
Okay, go say he can hear you.
Can you see me?
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, bro. This is trash.
Still can't see me?
I can't see you. I can hear you now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
What's going on, bro? This is trash. I can't see you. Hey, can you guys hear me? Can the chat hear me? I know, Jay Millie,
Yeah.
I can hear you, but I don't know what's going on with my phone, bro.
Yeah, everybody can hear you. Everybody can hear you and see you.
So, hey, peep game, guys. we're just chopping it up for the Millie and Savage show right now, and then we're gonna have an open panel. But right now it's Millie and Savage because we have to get through this whole panel and this scheduled show, bro. So I'm gonna let everybody up.
Oh shit. The audio went out. Yeah, your audio went out. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. You was good, and then the audio